What's going on, guys? Bank Rubber Games here, more Elden Ring and the Shadow of the Erdtree DLC. Last episode when we left off, it was quite interesting. We sort of made our way up through this dark tower, or Shadow Keep rather, and yeah, we actually bumped into Mesmer, and yeah, it was pretty intense. But like I said at the end of last episode, I was expecting Mesmer to be much further along in the DLC before sort of encountering him. And we've still got a massive amount of area to explore, so we've all got down here to go because we've managed to find our way down there either last episode or the episode before, can't quite remember, but we do have the church district of the Shadow Keep to explore, which is somewhere we entered a very long time ago, but I want to make sure we're as kitted out as possible before heading over to Mesmer. Reminds me of the ruins in Dark Souls 1, the way everything is flooded, which is pretty cool. But I'm guessing with the fact that there was that elevator there, we are eventually going to lower the water level somehow. Not sure if we can make our way across there. There is an item over here. Looks like this might be quite a difficult jump to make. Not too bad. These are like the guys that are in Kaled. Potentially very annoying to fight. Far night there. With the glowing eyes, that does look quite creepy. Don't know if we can get the drop on them. That's a lot of souls for one enemy. Obviously they did have those glowing eyes. Ember and Mesmer, very useful. Need that to craft the hefty furnace pots, I think it is. More walkways down there. No idea what that is. But there's definitely something down there. Unless that's like a putrid avatar. Let's see if we can jump across. Doesn't look like there's anywhere else to go. That side. A lot of the areas of the DLC are reminding me of previous Dark Souls games, or you know, other games in the sort of Souls series, which is really cool. It's reminding me of the cathedral in Dark Souls 3, with the knights on top. Always a very nerve-wracking area, that one.
To us all, favor me with thy grace. I have met many who would threaten or distress thee, and quelled each and all, and I hereby swear to never cease. So please, grant me thy grace. Leave me with my solitary light.
So yeah, that is using the prayer room key that we found quite a while ago, and yeah, we obviously had no idea where we're going to be needing it, so it's good to get that out of the way.
Queen Marika, I implore thee, bestow thy grace. Take not from me my solitary light.
So not sure here. We had the Iris of Grace that we found in the bottom of the Shadow Keep, and yeah, I can't remember the description of it, but then there was the Iris of Occultation, which we found in the fort on the Omen Slayer enemy, I think they're called, the big guys with the horn machetes, and it said about basically taking someone's hope away, and then the Iris of Grace was basically the opposite. So yeah, I'm not 100% sure which one we'll pick or what the consequences of it will be, so I might actually look that up quick, just to make sure we're making the right choice, because I definitely don't want to mess up any of these side quests. So bear with me 2 seconds. So fortunately, whichever Iris you give this guy seems like it doesn't have the biggest effect on the outcome of the DLC. So we're just going to give him the Iris of Grace, because it's the nicer of the option, and Elden Ring isn't a very nice world, so we're going to change that a little bit.
Ah, Queen Marika, dearest mother, I shall silence all who would trespass upon thy peace, as decreed by the grace of gold. No soul shall thy sanctity imperil.
Yeah, that does give us the Fire Knight Quaileen Ashes, which is pretty cool. Interesting that it says attacks immediately after being summoned. Potentially quite powerful, but we'll see. We've still got a couple of other ashes we've got to test out. The FP cost isn't too bad. Hopefully we'll get around to testing them at some point in the DLC. The other reward was a heavy thrusting sword that didn't look to have anything too unique about it, other than the fact it does have a little bit of built-in fire damage, but nothing extraordinary from the looks of things. Still loving this Ash of War. I don't want to risk jumping over and getting that. These fire knights still make me nervous. Yeah, I don't want to risk jumping and getting that item until I've potentially lowered the water. Elevator's always a good sign. I thought this was just going to be a bit of a side, a very small side area attached to Shadow Keep, but that doesn't seem like it's the case, especially with how long this elevator is. I wasn't joking, it is a very long elevator. Cool, it's the other side of the bit where we were before, and we couldn't figure out how to get out to. And there is a site grace, which is very nice. Along with that ladder we saw while we were exploring the area. Another thrusting shield, very cool. Got some magic damage on that one as well. I'm guessing it'll have the same moveset as the thrusting shield we found a little while ago. Another mentioning of Rolana there. Very cool boss. Very tough boss, but very cool. Just going to rest at that site grace to refill our flasks. So I know we said we'd sort of carry on exploring the church district, but I think we'll just go up here just to see if we can explore the rest. The last, what seems like the last little bit of this part of the Shadow Tower or Shadow Keep. Keep forgetting what this place is called. I can't look at the map. It has been a little while since I've played Elden Ring. I've been quite busy over the last couple of weeks. Shadow Keep, yeah. Bye. Please tell me that Fire Knight got taken out. I thought we were done for when we missed that charge heavy. I do sort of want to switch over to another DLC weapon, but I am enjoying this far too much. Fire Serpent. Looks like another incantation, so we'll be able to use that. Not too high faith requirement. So I'm guessing that's similar to the thing the Fire Knights use, where they sort of send out the orb that then homes in on you. Does good damage when they use it, so hopefully it works the same for us. Another Sight of Grace here. Along with a elevator. Now I'm not sure if that just leads up to where we can hear the bats and everything. See if we can make use of. Looks very, very cool though. There's an item down there that I've missed. And there's another elevator down there, so I don't know if we would have been able to get it before. I'm hoping that this is just more exploration, and it won't affect people's quests. Not the most amount of damage, but it seems to be quite accurate at the moment. May as well use it to take out these gargoyle type enemies, or the bats, or whatever they are. See what the range on it's like. That hasn't got the most amount of range. Another item over there on top of that elevator looking thing. Can't quite reach them. So I think down here is where we came up. Yeah, this lift here is where we came up to this area. Got an item down here, we can remake the jump using that ladder. From afar. Sounds like, is it Project Force? From the Dark Souls games. Quite a situational incantation, but very, very cool. Well, you know, it was a miracle back then. I have to put a Fire Knight up here. I'm guessing that's the Project Force Wrath from Afar, whatever it's called. We just picked up. Can't really think of the name. fighting this Fire Knight. Not my best work. Wrath from afar. But yeah, not my best work, but got the job done. Like I said, I couldn't really think of the name. So there's that up there. No idea how we're going to get that item. There is an elevator here. Ladder here, sorry. So I think that's all the stuff up here, other than that item up there. So I think we're going to use that elevator. See where it goes, see if we can grab that item on the way up or down or wherever it goes. Then we'll figure out where that ladder goes as well. I think this is where we saw that item before. Yep. Rune of an unsung hero. 50,000 runes, not bad. Looks pretty cool. So I'm not sure if it's worth jumping up to explore those other levels. And there is a elevator that works in tandem with this one. So I think to get that item we have to maybe jump on this elevator on its way up. Maybe. This might go really wrong. It's better be worth it. So we have got a Fire Knight summoned there. Potentially quite powerful. They've definitely given us some trouble at times. There's more elevators here. Looks like these ones work in tandem together as well. Nice camera angle for us. And that's a door. Doesn't look like we can open it. Maybe it opens after defeating Mesmer. incredibly long elevator. Seems to have spot us out in a completely new area. Another shadow tree fragment, along with a very ominous message. It's behind the shadow keep. I think we're going to... I think we've done everything along that path. Except from maybe jumping off that elevator where we got the fire night ashes sort of as it goes up, and then I think we'll head back down to the sort of the flooded area and make sure to explore that properly. I didn't expect it to sort of loop down round to this sort of main area again so quickly. Definitely have to come back here after we defeat Mesmer. I'll look up in between episodes how that door opens. That's the middle level there. So I can just drop down onto it rather than having to jump off the elevator. Doesn't look like there's anything down there though. Nothing down here, but it looks like we can just jump down here and back down to where we picked up that great rune. Not great rune, but the consumable rune. So nice to get the rest of this section sort of cleared out, other than that little bit below the, on the back side of the Shadow Keep. Looks like we can upgrade our Shadow Tree Blessing, help us take out these Fire Knights. Very nice. But looking at how long this episode has been, I think here's a good place to wrap it up. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode and been enjoying the series so far. If you have been enjoying the series, please like and subscribe for more, and then that way you won't miss out on anything. Also, let me know in the comments below if there's anything you'd like to see, or there's anything you think I've missed. That's always appreciated. But thanks again for watching. Always appreciate having you guys here, and I'll catch you guys in the next episode.